Hello, everyone.
Welcome to week 3, module 3.
And module 3 is about setting direction. So you're getting a chance this time to look at making some vision statements and creating some ideas from your sort of own passions, as well as looking at maybe some data and how to listen to school conversations and school culture and see what's coming next. So that's a pretty exciting part.
Yeah, the things that I've been reading today for those who posted this weekend I thought were fantastic, and it was nice to see a nice balance of the Catholic public perspective as also as the private school perspective. So we have a nice mix happening throughout our course.
So we just wanted a chance to go over a few things. We know there's been some questions and some sort of concerns around why the modules are organized the way they are and why they're only open a week at a time. And we do open them every Friday, and we understand that Friday the 13th created some technical difficulties for Module 3, and we appreciate everyone who got to us pretty quickly, and we were able to get it fixed and up and running on Saturday morning. So we do appreciate that, but some of the feedback we wanted to give you is first of all, just a reminder that this course it's accredited by the OCT, and in that accreditation it says that we're guaranteeing you're doing 125 hours of work during the course. So that includes things like the videos that you're watching, the work that you're doing, the reading posts. Reading other posts, seeing PowerPoints, all those kinds of things. So it is quite labor intensive, this course. There's no doubt about it, and that's a big stiff requirement to complete in just 7 weeks. So that's one of the things that the modules are designed to do, is to ensure that we meet that 125-hour commitment. Additionally, the tasks are really built to be progressive in nature, and that means that the learning happens prior to. They're designed that the learning that comes from Module 2 will help you with your Module 3 assignments and requests. Same thing for Module 3. When you move into Module 4, you'll need the learning that came beforehand. Plus, we've had, I know, some really great exchanges and sharing of information and sharing of monograms and videos between each other. So all of that is building this collaborative learning community that we are trying to do in order to mimic the 70 hours of face-to-face contact that you would be having if this was a traditional course.
And I would say on that note, the practicums that have been posted and the ones that you're choosing to interact with, there's been some great questions that people have put forward to the people that are doing the practicum. And I really love that leading by questions or learning through questioning. And I think the work that's been posted so far, you're all demonstrating very high skill at that. And it's been a real pleasure to read through and really see how you're pushing each other's thinking and really creating that collaborative environment that so many of you talked about in Module 2 and how to do that. And it is a bit of a challenge to do that virtually because, well, a bulk of the class, probably half the students know each other from last summer. And I know there was a little bit of a lament in one of the postings about, oh, we really miss seeing each other face to face and really miss doing that. Shane Beckett had put a posting up in Module 2 saying if anybody would like to join and work through Google, because he works that way a lot and has in previous roles, that you can put down your email if you have a Gmail account or another email that Google can access, and we can do some Google hanging. So I put my name in there, and Christy was going to add hers. So have a look for that. That's back in Module 2. And it's a nice offer. Thanks, Shane, for doing that. And it's a great way to talk. And I'm thinking, I'm in a school this fall, a new school again. And some of the things that we're talking about, I'm thinking about actively. I don't know what school yet I'll be in, but nonetheless, there is a process that kind of holds true, I think. It just depends what it looks like is different maybe in each of the settings that you're working in. But so I'm gathering ideas as well as we work through this, and excited about seeing what's happening. So I guarantee you I will be in contact with people and my colleagues and you through that Google Doc as the year unfolds, because things happen. And like I'm looking at some of the stuff posted around the technology piece in the schools, and the board I work with, they're working in Office 365. But I mean, that's a platform, but essentially the learning and the thinking and what that looks like. Those tenets around working with technology. And actually, one of the ladies posted about really being purposeful in the use of technology so that the laptops don't become a distractor in staff learning, but actually enhance staff learning. So how do you do that? So it's been really great learning and reading what everybody is talking about. And it's been good. Yeah. One of the, just maybe a small little hint for you, if you haven't already noticed this, but at the top yellow bar at the top on the far left is a content tab. If you actually click on that content and work through all the work through that side, you'll actually see everything. You'll see the overview of example module 3.1. You will see, or maybe 3.7 in this case, you'll see all of the resources that are there, the PowerPoints, and then you'll see the discussion tab at the bottom. If you just work out of the discussion tab, you may get confused because not everything's there. You're missing roughly half to 75% of the course. None of the resources are there. It's just the discussion box. So if you work out of the content tab on the left, I think you'll find your learning will go a lot smoother. Your organization is very clearly laid out that way. So for those of you who haven't yet tried that, really just kind of be thinking about that.
Hi folks, and so on to the practicum. We just want to talk about some of the forms you need to get to us. First off, we need to have your signed practicum proposal. Now many of you, I think maybe most of you, have already sent that to either Colleen Woods via email or to us. If you have not, we do need to have that. That goes too for the folks that did submit with us last year, but those of you that are new to Lakehead, especially important. So we need those signed practicum proposal forms. The last part here is the leadership practicum evaluation. We'll be doing that at the very end. So it's just got the candidates' comments are on there, so you can do that portion now. The other piece of the practicum is the final rubric that we'll be evaluating you by, and we'll be sending that out via email this week, so you've got some idea, just in case there are things you still want to work on or add to. You'll have a good idea of what that's going to look like when we get to that point.
Okay. Is that it?
I think so.
Okay. Well,
and one more thing.
Okay.
The practicum is due November 15th,
yes.
2016. So just that's the final summative report. You may choose to turn it in any time prior to that if you're already done. But it is actually due on November 15th, 2016.
And just on that note, if you could make sure that you send it to our CL Radbu or DL Baxter at lakeheadu.ca email, not the course link email, because the course link emails, or those emails end on the 17th of June when the course is over. So make sure you're sending it to our LakeheadU email, and that way we'll get it. So I know one person that I was corresponding with is hoping to have it all on their Ontario College of Teachers records card by the end of August. So what we're just telling everyone is if you get it done by the end of June or in July, just email it to us. We'll be checking in every couple of days. We'll mark it, we'll get it submitted, and we'll get it forwarded to the Ontario College of Teachers for you. Okay. All right. Well, on that note, have a good week. And again, thank you for emailing us whenever you run into a technical difficulty. I noticed Olivia sent me an email this morning. Anthony he's our tech support. He was on the phone with me here last night, and he and I sorted out a bunch of little issues. But with Olivia, I could see her practicum, I could see her discussion, but for some reason there was not a little tab that said post. So I just deleted it, reposted it, double checked it, and it's up now. So anytime you run into a glitch like that, email us right away and we'll do our best to fix it right away. Okay, so thank you. Have a great week. See you soon.